What's up, guys and girls, welcome back to competitive multiplayer. I'm joined by David.
Howdy!
Yep, back on the farms. First, before I actually do anything, that didn't want to start. Or it sounded like he didn't want to go. That's my grass roller, isn't it? So first, I'm actually gonna do field work first. First.
Rather than doing the death by potatoes.
Well, then I've got to do that other thing anyway, do this other thing down.
Check on my field, that's what I probably should. Not think any of mine are ready to harvest yet, no.
No. I don't think we've been long enough
No.
for them to be able to do so. I mean, this has been not a full year, so
Oh no, we're not into year 2 yet, so...
No, but you start in August, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
You seem to start August, so it's not been technically a full year.
No, I know.
Even though we're be going into year 2, it's.
I don't know if that counts January to January. If that counts from when you started the map. I guess we'll find out at the end of today.
Yeah.
As daft as that sounds, I honestly can't remember off the top of my head which way around it does it.
So he's got an AI driving up, and then
I was following it. Yeah, I had all the bales on the back. I've got the AI towing a tipper.
Train's coming up. So we just had some tweet earlier,
That's unusual.
and I heard this noise, and I'm thinking, what the hell is that coming down the street? I thought, that sounds a bit turbo-y. I thought it's a bloody loud car, that. No. I never guessed what the hell it was.
Go on.
Either some plonk did it on purpose, or they had made a wrong turn. It was a John Deere 7R with a goddamn trailer on the back. Coming down the street.
Yeah, and I get them on times where I am, but I'm a lot more rural than you are. So.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking, you made a wrong turn or what? And I'm thinking, you've been in my street, so you know, especially if there's cars parked either side, you can see how narrow it is at times. I'm thinking, how the hell are you going to get that out the bottom? And he did, because I watched him do it, but holy crap, I was like, what the...
We get that in my mother's a lot because there is a couple of farms down, but it's one of them roads, it's like yours.
Yeah.
And there is a few cars been bumped. I refuse to park my car on her street because there's one or two have been got.
Yeah, but it was just the way it was like... I thought, is that a plane or something? Because it was just one of them weird sounds.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, that's definitely not a plane. It's getting louder and going on too long. Yeah, next minute.
7R.
Looked out the window, there's bloody 7R going past with a...
We started to think you've been drunk eBay purchasing again.
Yeah. But it was just like, are you lost? The only explanation is either they've dropped something off at somebody, maybe they know somebody at the top of the street, but brought the track, because they're passing in the tractor. It's like, yeah, but it looked... think it was some looked like a forager or something on the back.
Yeah, so big, not even just like a little flatbed or something.
No, it was a proper like forager tipper or something like that on the back of it.
Okay, that's good. From where I was, I could see something in the distance. It turns out it was a wind turbine that hadn't fully loaded in. So I basically had a UFO for a while. I could see like the body of it, but not the blades or the shaft.
Did you see your Twitter response?
No, I always forget to look at the X these days.
I'm calling it Twitter. I'm refusing to call it X.
Yeah, just because you don't want to get known as being the person who puts videos on X video.
Well, you put videos on X.
Mm.
Well, it's not just but it's not just that. It sounds stupid.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like, oh
and
yeah.
then when you get into that, he doesn't own the copyright for like most countries for the way he's done it.
I know. Microsoft, they're chomping at the bit, probably. It'd be chump change to him.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like, just like I said, I refuse to call it X. Because what the hell are you supposed to say? Well, it's not. You're not tweeting anymore, are you?
You're Xing.
Are you Xing? And that just sounds wrong. You know, it could be taken in context, out of context, so many ways.
Oh yeah.
Some brain box, or either he didn't think this through. Somebody thought this was a good idea. Well, when it backfires and bites him in the ass. It's like I told you about what I was talking to Beth though, didn't I?
Yeah.
And about TweetDeck. Well, TweetDeck seems to be working at the moment, but I can't imagine.
Last time I used it, it was alright.
It's been working recently, so
yeah, well, that's good then.
You know, you're just gonna get an episode of random crap talk again, like usual. It has been still working for scheduling. Well, your stuff's still been coming out.
Oh yeah.
But I refuse to give it that name. But I'd heard, like I said, I'd heard the TweetDeck was supposed to be going for, like, they were going to make it somehow so it was only going to be verified users. It's like, don't put that behind a paywall. Or, if you're going to put that behind a paywall, give people the original publishing tools that you only gave to certain people, sort of thing. Don't just start sticking shit behind a paywall, because if that's the case, I will leave Twitter, as much as that would hurt. And there is another social media type thing that I know of.
Have you looked at that new one? Have you had a...
Which one?
Threads or whatever it's called?
No. I haven't looked at that. That's Facebook though, isn't it?
They're calling it, the class name is Instagram officially, aren't they?
Well, I'm already on Instagram.
Yeah, well, the class name is like Instagram's answer to Twitter.
Oh, right. Instagram's still quite short at times. There's another one that begins with a V.
I honestly don't know. I don't follow this space.
And it's just... It's like, you know, bring back the days where using social media was good and it's not being taken over by fucking big billionaires and...
Here's Chris on his Make Facebook Great Again rant.
No, fuck Facebook. Facebook's just as fucking bad. Especially after them buying bloody, like, them taking control of, like, Instagram and WhatsApp. Yeah. Friggin' WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, I mean, we use WhatsApp a lot for work stuff, just 'cause it's free to send pictures, basically.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying... But that is owned by them as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know... I remember fucking MySpace, for Christ's sake.
God, alright, Grandad, let's get you back to the home.
Well, you remember MySpace.
I do, yeah. But
There's
still,
also-
I'm putting myself in that category, don't worry.
There's also fucking... Wasn't there something like Bebo as well?
Yeah, there was Bebo,
MySpace.
there was like the AOL chat boards and all that.
Yeah. Not died a death, no.
Mm.
I mean, you know, it just seems weird that some places still use forums. Promos, for example.
Yeah, I think the ones that still use them basically, because forums do have advantages that you have better control over them and stuff like that.
Yeah, tell me about it. I just couldn't. I would just really wouldn't be bothered with building a forum again.
Well, the thing is, most people don't now. You just use to get them ready-made.
Yeah,
You just get them ready-made for like the IPBB and all that. And it's the fact that I remember that name.
oh, I know you get them, and then you do it. Yeah, but it's PHP. It's all done by PHP and CMS and all that crap. And I know certain people still use them, not just promos.
Hmm.
I see their advantages, but you'd have to have a team behind you if you were big enough
Oh yeah.
for moderation purposes. But then Discord essentially has become
That's it. Discord seems to be really gaining the traction of
Discord
stuff like that.
is like a new forum type because you can do. I've seen.
Oh yeah, you can like everything. The other thing about Discord is at the moment there's no ads on it.
Don't give them that. Don't give it that.
You know what I mean now?
Yeah, no, don't give them the idea. But that I think the reason why they do that though is because of because I bet a lot of people are into the nitros.
Hmm.
So it's managing to be able to.
I must admit, I did look at that, but I didn't think it really offered me anything.
There was a perk on Xbox for a while on the Xbox Game Pass where you get 3 months for free.
Oh, okay.
I looked at it, but it doesn't.
The only thing that actually really sent me into it was like the ability to change themes and that, but
Yeah.
that's not big enough to make me want to pay for it.
No, it's only theme change, and also you can do server themes and stuff like that if you run a server and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't see the appeal of it.
And what is it, like £8-9 a month, innit?
Yeah. Like I say, it's not worth.
It certainly doesn't seem to me now. If it's worth it to people watching, fair enough, good on you, but
Yeah, but to us.
I don't understand why Discord ad free, because you can imagine Like what we're doing now, ads would just ruin. So the
Yeah.
kind of is where they struggle to do it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be. I couldn't see them doing that on a voice chat channel. I mean, I know they do it with.
This conversation is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't. I think that if Discord introduced something like that, I think they would lose
Oh, definitely.
a lot.
The thing is, at the moment, I mean, let's be honest, we could do what we're doing now through the chat in this game.
Yeah,
We choose not to because Discord makes it more convenient. But the second Discord wasn't more convenient,
yeah,
we just use the game chat. So they're kind of at a point, especially and I know we're not probably the majority of users, but its usefulness to us is only as long as it keeps on the way it is. If they change too much, there's plenty of other ways of doing it.
yeah.
Heck, we could do this through Skype or something if we needed to.
Oof.
I'm not suggesting that. I'm just
Teams,
saying, yeah.
something like that. There is other ways we could do it, whether we want to.
Well, we wouldn't 100% know because a lot of them would be less convenient and much more hassle.
Yeah. Where can I put that without it being a inconvenience? Yeah, I still need to do that other bloody thing and all. Need to sort that. I haven't seen him come back past, so that makes me wonder what the hell's happened.
Oh, I came up past a while ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm back in my phone. I'm back in my farmyard.
Didn't even realise you'd come back past.
I'm going to be coming past probably in a couple of minutes with something else, but
Why are you being awkward?
because I want to be.
There we go. Okay, so that's a bit odd to try and fill that way.
Well, you now messing about with your new silent.
Yeah. How do you know I put one in?
What?
So how did you know I put one in?
Because I helped you put it in last episode because you're in trouble with it.
No, not that.
Oh, you put that new multi-fruit one in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'd be handy for us. And like I said, I don't consider it cheating because we pay for it.
Oh, I know we pay for it. Where is that? There. This. There. Don't know if this will work. Yeah. First waypoint. I can do that. While I go and bite the bullet. did he go? Ah, okay, he went to turn around, fair enough. I don't know where he'd gone. Actually, have I got any... Let's get rid of that. And... Where are you? You are somewhere around here. Where are you? There you are. God, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all.
Very few bits of farm equipment ever are.
I know. How much is that going to cost? Base cost that per work day. Okay, that'll do. And already immediately you get stuck. Great. Okay. So it looks like every time I'm going to do the headlands. I know there is the option for no headlands.
You might find if you do that, the AI ends up being stuck in whatever's not quite on the field.
Yeah. It's one of the nights, isn't it? Because I just set off about putting the sodding thing down. You know what I would have loved to have had on the basing game seeders? I know they can do it, I know they do it with bloody precision farming.
What's that?
The VSRs. The
Variable seed rate.
Seed rates on them.
I mean, we can turn precision farming on for the series if you want to do it.
Slow it down. I ain't give it slow it down too much. I just like the variable seed rate. I wish it was...
I like a lot. Once you got used to it, precision farming has some really good stuff in it.
Oh, I know it does. Yeah, precision farming is actually quite good, but there's at some point when I'm doing something weird.
You talked about that last episode, also about trees.
No, I thought that was David coming past, but it was the train. Right, so if I lift that up. And then... come back down here. Which truck are you travelling? Hopefully you shouldn't get stuck.
Famous last words you've ever heard.
Tell me about it. Here we go back to the Doom field.
Back to Spuddy Hell.
Yes, you didn't. You said you were going to get blocked by an object, but you figured it out. Good. Are you kidding me? No, I am not going that speed. You get stuffed. I would wish to see how slow it was going. Not a chance.
Like 4 miles an hour.
Not a bloody chance. Now you're saying you've got by an object again. For Christ's sake. You know,
I've just my job though, like I can tell you what you did wrong. Your headlands need to be bigger than the length of your combination.
I'm what?
Your headlands need to be bigger than your combination, so basically your headland, you haven't done a wide enough headland for it. It needs enough room to be able to turn round.
Yeah, but I know what it's done wrong.
Listen to you.
No. I set it as the... I set it on the wrong thing. Instead of going up and down, I set that one as I think it was racetrack.
I often use lands just because I find what it does is it makes it turn not as tight. But if you've got like long equipment, can mean it doesn't find turn on itself. And it can also reduce its need to reverse backwards and forwards to sort itself out.
Yeah, but do you sharp your headlands or are you smoothing them?
I always use sharp, just kind of want it to miss bits in the corners.
Leave that fix this issue.
It completely slipped my mind as well, the new STH.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't yet, I just saw it now. Just saw it now.
So it has the missed bits. It's missed a lot actually. How have you finished work? Get screwed. Get going. There's no way you've finished. It'd have been quicker me probably doing that myself.
I often get to that point. You babysat the AI for so long, you might as well just do it.
Quicker me doing this myself. That begs the question. I've only got a grass roller, haven't I? That's a possibility, yes, I probably have. I've only got a grass roller. That's the way I'm doing it. I know where I've missed bits.
Sorry, my bad.
What did you do?
Hit the wrong button.
You're not usually pushing wrong buttons.
Well, that time I did.
What did you say again? If it has to be first... That's an AI. There's David. You said it was first stage, wasn't it, for flipping? Not
You have to be planted.
Yeah, what, actually ready to harvest?
No, planted.
Oh.
Basically, stop you just buying a field, harvesting it and selling it. You got to at least
Yeah, so for like
for the
now,
time and effort.
I
Right now,
could-
yeah. Once if you put crop into that field, you could now sell that field.
Yeah,
But you couldn't have just bought it, harvested, and sold it again.
no. That makes sense, yeah. I get what you meant.
It's just to
I
stop
just
the
couldn't
film.
remember.
It means we've got to do a little bit of work.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember if it was first, like I said, I couldn't remember if it was first, it had to be first stage growing or just...
No, I'd take planted as because then you've taken the time to put a crop in.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Sorry.
I made that a little difficult for you over there.
No, not at all. I had to jump out and go and look at my other machine. That's why I've left it like that. I'm just taking the opportunity to actually pick up some of the stuff I've had stored at the store for God knows how long.
Yeah, well, that thing that's parked up at the store is...
Yours, I know.
technically not mine fully.
It's leased then.
Yeah. But I'm still on
One leased item.
leased item because
I think I have.
my original leased item I got by...
Oh no, I have nothing leased. Yeah, and we will say as well, we're saying to anyone watching, vehicles borrowed in contracts do not count towards that leased item count.
No.
Because if that was the case, there's a lot of contracts you just wouldn't be able to do.
Like potato.
Yeah, because you know, you need...
You need what?
You need more than that many machines just to be able to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's no way I'd be able to do...
You now wish you hadn't.
Yeah, no. I'd have been getting on with it if... if this bloody AI did its job.
Anyway, to babysit it.
Yeah. Because it's kind of wasting time for me to get on. What I'm obviously wanting to do is get on with some work. Or attempt to. But I've been bloody doing that all afternoon.
You finally managed to get some recording done.
No, I spent the day editing today.
Alright, fair enough.
What is on? It's actually on 12. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's that?
The field I looked at. I don't
What, for buying or for a contract?
buying. The field I was looking at got something on that I really don't want to be messing with right now. It's not cotton or out like that.
It's either corn or sunflowers.
It's sunflower. Well,
Yeah, but you need more equipment for your harvest, that's the thing.
yeah, you need to do it ahead of. It's fine. I can wait. Or I can be cheeky, do it. See if it's got a harvesting contract for it, do that contract and then buy the field. Which I imagine is kind of something you could possibly be doing.
No, it hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to say it hasn't crossed my mind, but I've not actually.
You put that thought into my head. No. Now, but you have recently. I'll be glad to finish this field. Closest to the trail. I've noticed when the potatoes go out into the trailer, it looks really weird from the distance.
Because there's such low quality bloody textures.
I know, but they shouldn't bloody be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Considering for what we've probably got our graphics set to, you know, it's disappointing the way some of the stuff texture-wise is. I kind of get probably why they do it with the spuds and stuff. Because I imagine that, you know, the way the texture to render each little thing.
Well, say we know what happens if you go overboard with spuds, as we discussed in the last episode.
As it leaves the planter into the trailer. Okay.
Well, you.
That's a big fucking field, boy.
What's that?
26. That's a big field. Yeah, 26.
What about it?
The old wheat field.
Oh, right.
That's
What
a
can I
big...
say? Man wants a lot of wheat.
Yeah, I know you've got chickens, but do they really need that much?
They're
I know,
hungry
yes,
chickens.
but I know what you get off for the byproduct.
They're hungry chickens. And who said it's for the chickens?
I know, it's probably not. I don't want to waste time, but I've got to sit here and wait. Because I know exactly where the train is. And it'll be knowing my luck, I'll be in the middle of unloading.
And you'll get trained.
And I will get trained. I know it probably doesn't interest you, but Oklahoma's been released.
Well, I'll look at it, certainly.
About $9.99.
Not too bad. Saying that STS we never were overly bad with DLC prices.
No, you have the event. You have the event on at the minute. I didn't obviously have a chance to look at it. I do want to look at it because of... I mean, the in-game... Your in-game personal is a paint job.
I don't think I've done a STS event since the really big Sur.
I have. And then... If it's a community goal... If a community hits a goal, it's a B push thing for inside your cab.
That was it, Big Sur, it was a plush. It's like, I haven't seen the things going around the whole thing. I spent 3 hours queuing in virtual traffic for a virtual soft toy. If you did any of the Big Sur, the queues for it were horrendous.
Was that not the big...
It was the highway, Californian highway in ATS. It got washed away in real life, didn't it?
Oh,
They did
yeah.
a special event in game to like fix it. And there was massive queues.
Yeah, but I don't remember it being done like that. I thought it was only single player. Or was that...
No, it was definitely doable on Truckers MP, because that's how I did it.
Oh, right. The only two... I say the only two plushies I've actually got is the Triceratops plushie and the... That's the only... No, that's the only plushie I've got. It's the Triceratops plushie. What do we not have? What do we have a plushie? Cat plushie, I can't remember. You had any fun though last night?
A little bit, I think.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you?
No. It was just... I saw something on the Blackpool Gazette and somebody posted that they'd posted about Thunder. It's like, what? And then a couple of people put their like videos up of it and holy crap, it sounded loud.
And you didn't hear anything?
No, because the time it was supposed to have happened, I was still awake.
Oh.
I was just finishing... rendering. I was doing something. And then... yeah, no, didn't hear anything. Didn't see how... It didn't feel warm of a thunderstorm though, which was the weirdest thing. Because usually you know when you're going to get a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like that last night. Obviously it might have been over there. Don't forget, Lancashire seems to be a separate climate to all at times. They have their own weather systems. Last time I checked, it was about 40%. It's probably not.
I timed that to perfection.
He nearly got trained. I bet.
Close.
That seems like that. Spin it round. Get it ready for its next run down, but won't actually do it because I need the trail. God. I will eventually move that telehandle, by the way.
I know you will. But you notice, whenever I've left machinery at the shop, I've always at least moved it to like the side.
Just to annoy him.
You'll be around the door roll, aren't you?
No. I'm stuck in a parking space.
That's fair enough.
If that's out the way for you. I could have moved it over to my farm. Yes, I know I could have done, but I'm trying to get this power through this contract. And while that trailer's filling up, where's the contract screen? Oh, I'm over halfway. That's good. I'm about 57%.
Jesus. The guy he's got the fountain equivalent of painting the fourth bridge. I think the weather's going to cause you trouble before too long.
probably will do, but
Going to the thing on the top of the screen, it's going to.
hopefully it does it overnight. Do you miss the Jews?
Yes. Yeah, kind of. We do have them just built in. I'm wondering how it does only manages to like edit so you can put a custom one onto a map. I suppose if you knew what we were doing, it's probably not that difficult to do ourselves.
No.
While I'm not against a little bit, as you know, of like text modding this game, I've not gone any deeper than that.
No, but I kind of liked the Jews.
A lot of the times you got like what felt more realistic options.
Yeah. So I was messing around on the East Veronica thing again.
Alright.
And it's weird because when you buy, because East Groningen or Groningen is Germany, yeah. But when you buy a vehicle from the shop, it actually sticks in on Netherlands number plates.
It's obviously what the map authors. It's like I think with this map you can set it to all kinds of different countries.
Oh, yeah.
I know with Valley of the Old Farm, I think it's got pretty much every country that's in the game is enabled. I think I class it as sort of Belgium for purposes of my playthrough.
But did you see the post about Court Farms?
Yeah. I have been missing about it. I've not really got a chance to get a lot into it because I've been doing other things and we've been doing this, but I have got a series sort of semi-going on it. Just a single player playthrough. I'm planning on watching it and I'm not planning to record it or anything, so I'm currently...
Trust me, I already need a chain.
Oh yeah, I've had that problem. I think I told you last night, the other night, I had to spend ages dragging
Yeah, but as soon
a loaded tractor and trailer out.
Yeah, but I'm not even. That's the thing. It's not even loaded. It's a tractor taking the bloody thing to the first field that you can harvest.
But I'm not using the default starting for that. I've moved to one of the other farms.
Yeah, well, I'm on the default start farm. Much more in that trailer. This trailer's like 95% full.
Yeah, so that boy's not even worth hanging around, you might as well go unload that.
Problem is, it's me that's actually just doing the field as well. I'm not actually doing a contractor on it. Because I'm trying to save myself money. I know it's more work, but I'm trying to save myself money for certain bits that I'm going to need.
Yeah.
So I've got, like I say, I've got a plan for somewhere else. And, have I come the right way? Yeah, I have. I did wonder if I'd come the right way, because I forget it's right by your wheat field. That's lucky. Train's just going past, that'll do nicely. That was good timing.
Yeah.
Didn't get trained.
Don't call it a moron.
It is a moron.
The moron's the one who took the contract out.
Doing it for the money. I need someone. There's a modern ice on mod hub actually. Not gonna get it. Don't know if it'd be interest you. There's basically if you drive over any.
Oh, I saw that. You charge if you drive over like AI fields.
Yeah.
I felt like adding that to this. I felt like adding it to this series. Just to stop us driving over AI fields to do stuff.
Yeah, but I don't actually drive over AI fields. It's going again. This is getting really annoying. I want one of my fields to hurry up. I do have an idea, but do with a bit. Actually, I've not checked them. I need to check them because I didn't check them. Okay.
What's that?
I didn't check the bells. I know they won't go off. Well, I've got my separate to check them. I mean, these machines must exist, but...
You know, trust me, I've seen them down around the area where I work. There's a lot of potato stuff goes on.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen a potato harvester in...
I have, yeah, they're not that common because most of them prefer just to use labourers and do it by hand.
Yeah, but these will be more probably German. There'll be probably an area with big...
Stuff like America.
Yeah, maybe.
You find a lot of it's America because you imagine the size of fields they have to plant like potatoes and stuff on.
Yeah. My YouTube hate this, but...
I know it is, but I kind of got a couple of jobs I could do with finishing before we finish. So I think I'm going to be pushing us at least a little bit further yet.
Well, we've only got
2 hours.
2 hours.
I know, but just the further I can get on, the better it is for me. See what I wish I was earning as much per hour as these AI are.
Yeah, I know.
£155 an hour.
See, that's why I don't think the wages are realistic.
Well, it isn't, but it's a simulation because if they were realistic and you were just playing your farm with your £11 an hour, there'd be no. Because we make money that quickly in this game.
Yeah, I know, but if you were going down a realistic path, maybe you could edit, you could probably edit the wages, just a certain amount to come out.
In real life, farmers don't get paid thousands of pounds for every 1,000 litres of crop.
No.
But obviously, realistically, it would take any game of 48 years to do anything.
Oh, we know farmers don't. Some farmers are lucky to be
Making even,
scraping through.
They were talking about in the news there about all the wet weather and that. The other poor guy trying to combine a field, and it was just like, like he was trying to combine the local swimming baths.
Yeah.
Look, tractor wheelie.
Well, it's like all fields on the 590 down the bottom of
Foul shot.
in there. Wait, you know where I mean.
Yeah.
It's like the other day I was going through it, it's like, bloody hell, they're waterlogged.
You're looking forward to being back to Sea of Thieves next?
Yeah.
In case of remembering what to do, that's going to be my problem.
Oh, well. It'll be a quick. I can remember the controls. It's just going to be more figuring out how to obviously start this new
Tall tale. Make sure it's the one we actually want to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a throwback. See, I really enjoyed. Was it you or was it Alan? Who did the Pirates Life? One.
I haven't done it, so.
Alright, so it's me, Alan, and Tim. But, no, that Tall Tale I really enjoyed, and if they've kind of done Monkey Island like that, but in the style of, like, what Monkey Island used to be, then it's going to be good. Hopefully. Because I really enjoyed Monkey Island, the original Monkey Island games. The new game...
Were they the ones where they were in like a bowl?
In a what?
They were like monkeys in a bowl, was that Monkey Island? Or I think it was in one.
You know, different.
Probably.
Monkey Island was the original point and click adventure.
Ah, right, well, no.
It was a bit like... You ever played Day of the Tentacle? Or Grim Fandango?
I heard of them both, I've not played them.
It's very similar that style to the originally very similar style to Day of the Tentacle. God, I played Grim Fandango and Day of the Tentacle. I mean, it takes me. Playing the Day of the Tentacle takes me back to the way the original Sam Max game used to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely love Sam Max. Then Telltale's got their hands on it, and yes, the comedic elements was there, but it didn't feel true.
Didn't feel right.
Whereas like the new Monkey Island, the new Monkey Island game by the original creator has gone back to the roots of Monkey Island, so
yeah,
that's what I like about it. Fill this trailer up.
I think if you're wanting to call it a night and skip to the next day, give me a second, I'll be in a position to.
I kind of want to.
If you want to press on for this last hour, that's no problem to me.
No, I just wanted to. No, just if you're in a position to do it, do it. I'll just walk it and go back to the farm.
Okay.
Because I've got to. I'm obviously going to be taking a trailer.
Yeah, no worries.
Still try to do this contract.
See what happens over and over. There's the rain. Well, that's short-lived.
Which is what I thought. Yeah, so it has done year 1, so I reckon it won't go year 2 till it hits
So
August.
we've literally been on the map a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, it's not this side, is it? It's next. So
What's next Saturday?
there'll be a live stream this Saturday, but not next Saturday.
Or you start your F1 manager stuff.
No, I've already started the F1 manager.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I'm just saying there will be a live stream, obviously, this Saturday of F1 Manager. It just won't be the weekend after, because I'll be in Manchester and I won't be back. Because of train times. Going to see Shrek, the musical. Again. Looking forward to it, actually.
Good.
I think it's a good one. As long as they've got the right cast, like I said, as long as they've got the right cast doing certain characters. It's mainly Lord Farquhar.
Yeah.
It's good how they do it. Where's the train? Can't see the train on the map. Where is it? Ah, it's there. It's around the back. Okay, quick. Come on. Game station. Do that. Come on, unload. Come on, faster.
You might want it fast.
Speed up. Go. I don't care if the trailer's not dropped yet. Plenty of time. You got a nice big field of bloody wheat there, haven't you?
Oh yeah. Goes great into my master plan.
There's only one thing I'm thinking you're doing if you're requiring that much.
Alright, what do you think I'm doing?
Begins with a D and ends in an S.
Give it D and ends in an S. Oh, nuts.
Yeah.
Not yet, no.
But
Because the trouble is for donuts I need the freaking sugar as well, and that's the issue.
I'm sure you can do sugar cane.
Probably could, but
Get the suffering that I do. I'm having with the potatoes, because sugar cane can just be bloody bad.
just we had to do beets, not cane.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Especially if we have that modified processing plant of mine still in this server.
We probably do. I've never removed any stuff.
No, neither have I, so we've probably got it.
Contract. 74%.
The best thing is I started the contract after you and I'm overtaking you because I've nearly completed it.
What contract? Yeah, but you're probably not doing a potato contract.
I'm not doing potatoes. It's a big contract. He's paying me a good amount of money.
That's a problem. If you were if you'd have done a potato contract, you'd be having the same issues.
Oh, I know. Why do you think I didn't do one?
Yeah, but it was the money at the time. Yeah, but I'm glad I'm not. There's not much left to go. Really, looking at the field now. I mean, there would have been if I'd have still been doing this at real-time speed. Would I be doing that? Not a chance.
This is why I left in the ability to bypass the speed limit mod.
I think I would be killing you right now. And myself. For doing this. If it didn't have it.
Why would you be killing me? I didn't force you to do it.
No, well, I'd be killing you because you removed that mod. So it's gonna be SOT, yeah?
Yeah.
Then we've got WHDT the week after.
Right.
Then going back into V.
Okay, fair enough. You might as well just say the name. Let's not be cryptic the people who will watch it.
Basically, if you're going to be interested, not this week, but week after.
Well, at the time of recording, at the time you actually watch this, it would have already happened.
It probably will have done. So basically, we're going to do a little something different. There's a little bit of a palette cleanser. We're doing Warhammer 40,000 Dark.
This is something very different from me, I will probably admit.
It might go in, depends on how it goes, it may go into a rotation. So we may be doing, like, let's say Valheim one time, Warhammer the next, Sea of Thieves for the next Telltale when that comes out. Because it's, like I say, that's split into 3 parts, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I had talked that other thing with, where's that one? Like, literally caught. We had talked about, like, the turbo thing, but then it's like, well, we did that in 12.
Yeah.
I wanted something a little bit fresher.
No, fair enough. That was just me thinking out loud when I said it.
And obviously,
I remember it was a real laugh. It was quite a bit of fun.
Yeah, well, some of the stuff we've got to be. This is the only problem with the Warhammer being like PC only. It could be a problem for Alan.
To see.
In terms of his PC.
Yeah, but he's got his new one now, so he shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
His old one, that Granny's old one, would have had real issues with it.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to find different stuff.
Oh no, I'm not arguing with you on that.
Like I say, because I needed a. That's one of the only reasons I only need a little bit of a break from Valheim.
Yeah.
Plus, there's they're back from their summer vacation, so I believe there's possibly an update coming pretty soon as well.
Oh nice, that should bring in some new stuff for us.
So, there is that. still didn't check my fields. Actually, how are my fields doing? There goes David, past my farmyard. I think that's David.
Maybe.
Problem is 70's ready to go, but I don't want to do that again. Ooh. Ah, okay. 21's ready to go for me. I could have just set my eye on this ball. I'm 77% on this. I don't like the look at that. Yeah, okay. I might need to get that one field done as quickly as possible.
Where's the weather coming in at you?
It depends when that weather is going to bring its head.
You can look at the weather forecast in the pause menu.
I know. A minute. There a minute. I'm not going to get everything in that trailer. It's interesting that, like I said, they give you a fast track. I mean, it still doesn't like the weight of the trailer. Fully loaded. That is a given. This a bit more. I need to get this contract done before this thing runs out of fuel, because I'm not paying for fuel for this thing.
All these problems he didn't think he'd have, folks.
My combine. Right, my combine. Don't know if I put that back on the barn, on the trailer properly. That would be, I have not put that back on the trailer properly. I literally can't turn the combine.
Because you got the header too far forward.
Yep. And it's sort of. Yeah, I put the header too far forward.
Whoops, I've just flung a pallet of seeds.
And it's locked it. You've just flung a pallet of seeds?
Yeah, luckily not too far, but clipped him with a tractor and sent him spinning.
Yeah, gotta get back on the road. Oh, balls.
What have you done?
The header's come loose. I hate that auto-lock crap.
When it works, it doesn't work too bad actually, but it can be a bit.
Yeah, when it works.
I love listening to him suffer.
Well, that was a problem. I put the header on the right way. On the trailer to begin with.
It's basically you try to attach into a header that's upside down with a combine.
No.
Both the header and the combine do a flip. It's pretty spectacular.
Pleasure. Cough.
Thank you. The cough, yeah.
Where did I buy this field over the bridge?
I don't know. So you could drive your tractor into the river.
That's not happening. I know eventually my plan, if I get enough money, will be this combine will be going bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that. I debated a bigger one, but it's like such a huge amount of catch. Even second hand, you're going to be spending probably 200k by the time you've got a really good spec one. I could really do with one more tractor, but I'm just waiting to see what comes up used.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm like that.
I think how many have you got at the moment?
2.
Yeah, you're same with me then. I think your two are both a lot higher horsepower.
They are, but I need another sort of a karting tractor, as you will, as if you. Basically, I need something that can tow.
Yeah.
Trailers and stuff if I need it, and manage.
Yeah.
Turn the pipe into the club. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue because this field. I wouldn't say is overly big on the headland, so I know I'll be able to get around the headland first. Might just be because I made one mistake when I planted this field. I didn't go back and fertilise it.
So it's just really low yielding.
I wanted that one again. And I had to rework the field because of the sprayer I've got. The sprayer, the seeder. And I'm surprised this field was really flush. Then I suppose this was the first one that
That was the one that you tried to drown the combat, the tractor in, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was either this field or the other field. It was one of them. Give me a break from potatoes.
You're starting to feel Irish.
To be sure. Just give myself enough space to turn around across the field. I'm not risking drowning the combat.
Again.
Well, it was the John Deere I drowned. Get the trail up. access them to.
No idea.
HCB.